New crew joins. Then the worst happens. I lose the engine while leaving the mouth of a jagged coast in the dark with my baby on board. I'm the only one that can fix this. As pressure mounts, I'm reminded why I chose this life to begin with. I'm Aubrey, and since moving onto the ocean over 10 years ago with my tiny pink boat, I've been dreaming of a big, beautiful pirate ship. And finally, I did it.
All right, we've installed the starter.
My big kids are almost grown now, and we've seen the beauty of nature and the power of the wind and the magnificence of the sea. Now I have a beautiful new baby on board, and we are about to embark on a brand new adventure from this beautiful pirate ship. We are headed to the Panama Canal. Join us for an adventure of a lifetime. Recently, we've poured a lot of love into our website, sailingwithlonestar.com, which is also where you can find the daily show, our current location, and behind-the-scenes stories. So head over there and check out our new digs.
Hello down there.
Why, hello. We have a working high bilge, my friends.
How many times have you been down there trying to fiddle with that?
A lot. So I'm now in my panties because laundry is not readily available. Yeah, so we did some shrink wrap on these guys. Feeling pretty good about that.
Violet, what's the next project on the boat? You don't know? Should we do the bilge pump? Should we do the dinghy? That's right, the dinghy.
Jordan's gone, that's why we're cooking. She's gonna be back with a pump for the outboard, and then I'm gonna take you and everybody here on an eco tour.
We clean out the lockers and prepare for our offshore passage, and it's the first one in a very long time. I'm nervous, and I'm trying not to show it.
Yeah,
Well, to the ding dong?
to the ding dong.
Gonna pull it around.
It seems everything wants to quit on me. Right now it's the outboard. Living on board means also being a mechanic.
I like mechanics though. Do you like this right here?
Mm-hmm. Like you like the art of mechanics, or mechanics as in men?
Touché.
Be specific.
Depends on what I'm working on. Yeah.
I don't see any fuel in there.
You don't? Is there fuel in the tank? Still?
Put a flash in here. Oh.
Tomorrow we are off the dock and we are headed to La Cruz, and we're going to stage and get ready to go to Manzanillo, which is our first stop on the way to Panama, so we're pretty excited. They closed the showers down here, so we're using them.
I'm in timeout.
Will you just make sure those are tight on there really good?
Yeah.
How do we feel?
They feel like they're not going anywhere.
Okay, great. Barely got off the dock without taking out a piling with my brand new bowsprit. That's not true. I did pretty good, I think. I did okay. I tried to get the guy to walk me all the way back because we had a little bit of a crosswind, and he was like, yeah, and then just didn't. He just just released me to the wild, and I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, then we did that. There we go. Been here a time or two. Yeah. We're leaving at 4 o'clock in the morning to head to Manzanillo from Puerto Vallarta, and we're putting the dinghy on the deck.
Up here. Hi.
I'm trying to show confidence, but this is the first time I'll be sailing offshore since I was 7 months pregnant. And again, I'm leaving with a completely green crew. I'm fully responsible for everyone on board, including my 1-year-old daughter Violet. And my heart knows that I can do this, but my mind keeps me up at night, laying in bed, thinking about all of the things that could go wrong.
General human leash.
Yeah. Wow, you driving?
Oh yeah, just what we want. Baba, wake up! Baba, right up the top.
It's moments like these that keep me coming back.
No way!
Can you hear me? I'm not sure if you can hear me. We did a shakedown sail. We didn't know it was going to be a shakedown sail because we thought we already did one of those. And, well, we broke a shackle on the lazy jacks. Our sail kind of got away from us. We fouled the roller furler on the Genoa and had to tie ourselves into the bow. I didn't film any of this because I was just out here trying to stay alive. And Savannah got really seasick, which was a bummer. She didn't eat anything in the morning and she hasn't really been doing a lot of sailing in her life, so I was on Violet duty and captain duty, which was almost impossible. And then we also found the jib in the lazy jack lines. What else? Oh, then we got about 6 to 8 foot seas, thankfully following, but with a really short fetch. And the only way to fix everything was to put it into wind, so then I was submarining my new bowsprit into the greenies, and everyone held on like champs. I'm really proud of them, but I'm also really happy to be here. We tucked in 30 miles early because the wind changed. We're gonna be beating 11 to 17 knots into wind with a really nasty chop. So we're here. We're here now and it's beautiful, so good news. Rocks and things. Okay, here's our beautiful sail that's not in its bag. And our naughty jib and Genoa that don't want to listen. What is that over there? Is that a fire or just?
That looks like a fire for sure, yeah.
I checked the weather, but the sea state that we actually encountered was dangerous, with 6 to 8 foot seas and a 9-second period. It was not what I expected.
Gotcha! A classic e-hop.
Having a baby on board has made me rethink everything in regard to safety on Houdini. But what a wonderful way to grow up.
We have been lazing around all day. Jordan has made us some amazing meals. We're all rested up and brushing our hair. You look amazing. She's gonna jump in. We don't have neighbors, so optional bikini time. Are you brushing hair?
That's laundry.
So we broke lots of things on the boat. And we have to fix lots of things on the boat. So we're gonna do some day hops and sails tomorrow. I'm gonna edit some videos for you, as I do. And then the following day at 4 o'clock in the morning, if you would call that morning, maybe night, we're gonna sail to Bar Navidad, where I grounded the boat. This time we're gonna do it better. Huh? Yeah. Brushing your hair? Yeah. Well, that can't go on YouTube. Where's the mermaid? There she is.
On a boat, we can see our neighbors.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If we keep up this activities, they probably definitely will give us a ride. They live! Hello. The rest of our crew has returned with treats. It looks like a brown gelatinous juice that he paddled over here.
Last for each, it's tamarind juice.
Tamarindo.
Tamarindo.
Dan brought us juice.
Brought the juice.
It's juice. It's tamarindo.
Oh, yum yum.
Oh, look at those pretty legs come downstairs.
Hey.
I'm just here editing this daily show for you, and Katie and Dan are upstairs trying to fiddle fook with the block that is feeding the line into the drum on the Genoa. It's been fouling, and it's like a big snafu when we're sailing because we have to undo the furling line through all of the like lead lines on the side of the boat. I'm not sure if that's the word for it, but the little guys on the stanchions, and then go up onto the bow in like big seas offshore and like unwrap it from the bottom of the stay. I'm filled with a sense of confidence.
Yeah, actually, hey, Aubrey. Oh, okay.
What?
I was gonna say, do you want to come up here with that bag?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. False confidence? We don't know. Okay. Down Periscope. Kind of top heavy. It's about to jump. I think we're gonna need to come down a little.
We're still polishing fuel tanks after so much time on the dock. I have found so much growth in the diesel fuel, which is difficult to fully remove. Keenan filters for the win again.
She cooks. Oh, and someone knows you're cooking because here she comes, Violet. Hi.
Kitchen kept from her.
Hola. It's about sunset. We've got our beautiful Savannah cat here. What are you doing? He's fishing, but he's not catching.
That's so true. Tomorrow morning we're gonna put it out in troll.
Okay, but none of you guys better troll, okay? I don't want to hear it. No trolling. We are in this beautiful anchorage. I'm looking at the sunset behind you guys, and it is just stunning. We have not been able, I say we, I mean me, have not been able to go tootle around the beach because our dinghy outboard is misbehaving. It's only 3.5 horses. I'm pretty sure 2 got away, and the beach landing would be a little tricky with a baby. I didn't want to yard sail, so we didn't go. But I'm looking from here and it's so beautiful. It's been so relaxing. This wasn't part of the plan. We actually tucked in 30 miles before Manzanillo, and I'm so glad we did. It's been just incredibly relaxing. Should you be exploring the anchor well? Yeah? Mm-hmm. Picture. Can you smile for mama? Yeah, that's good. Violet, can you smile for mama?
Yep, keep pushing.
The air out. Good job. So Cyril and I redid the hydraulic system and had the hose pressed at a shop, and one of the hoses, because Cyril likes everything so neat, he made it a little bit shorter, but we probably shouldn't have. And now we have a tiny little leak because when you turn, I think it's starboard, it tugs, and then now there's a little bit of a leak. And at the lower helm, I don't know what that unit is called behind the steering, but that is actually leaking quite a bit. So I think I could tighten something down there manually, but for now, we're just checking the ATF fluid, all-terrain fluid, before we go sailing. So that's what we're doing right now. Do we have the Leatherman?
Yes.
Okay, great. Steering, I'm not sure if that's a real thing. You guys won't be able to see in there, but it looks perfect. We're doing it, you guys. We're sailing. It's great. Just going to exotic places and fixing the boat. Here we got the fuel injectors.
At first, I'm not worried. We just need to bleed the lines, as bad fuel has made it into the system. Then things go from bad to worse, as we cannot get the engine started and we're drifting into the rocks with zero wind and a strong current. Things escalate, and I decide to turn back.
If we leave now and we don't know what's going on with this, we run the risk of dying out there in the mouth, or as we come into the other place and it's dark. So we either carry on and trust the engine, or we go back and anchor and try to figure it out. I'm a little shaky. We called Andy Keenan from Keenan Filters, and he let me know how to fix this, and I needed to bleed each fuel injector individually instead of just the bleed nuts, which makes total sense. Super nervous. Violet was crying, couldn't think straight. We're like by these rocks, which are beautiful, but I don't want to put my boat into. And we've missed our high tide, so we're gonna turn around and drop in another part of the anchorage and polish all this fuel out again.
Thank you so much for watching. A huge thank you to my patrons that have made all of these videos possible. And if you cannot wait to see us until next week, check us out on The Daily Show. You can go to sailingmisslonestar.com. Recently, we've done a huge update on the website, so go check out our new digs, sailingmisslonestar.com.